If you are looking for someone to inspire, motivate, educate, and leave your audience positioned to take action, Doreen Rainey is your solution.
Radical means to define success for yourself and have the guts to go after it. And there is a difference between those people who think about what they want and actually go after what they want. And there are some traits and some characteristics that those people exhibit during that process. In creating radical success, the number one thing that you must be willing to do is take responsibility. It is amazing to me how easy it is, and we all fall into that trap, of placing blame for your situation or your circumstances on outside sources. My family, my husband, my company, my boss, the weather, the carburetor, the plumber. And while it is true that some things happen, it is our ability to take responsibility that makes the difference in what's going to happen next. And sometimes people say, well, how much responsibility should I take? 50%, 60%, 70%, 100% responsibility. When you take anything less than 100%, you slip into victim mode. And when you slip into victim mode, that means that you're now allowing someone else to drive your bus. And if someone else is in the driver's seat, do you have a say in where you're going? No. And many of us, at times, become a passenger in our own lives. And so the question you need to ask yourself in this moment is, who's driving your bus?
As founder of the Radical Success Institute, a personal and professional development resource center, Doreen is driven by a singular vision to help people define success for themselves and then have the guts to go after it. Employing her trademark Radical Success coaching method, she challenges individuals to break through barriers to take charge of their professional and personal lives with practical, implementable, action-focused steps.
And I found myself saying over and over again, you gotta do something radical. You've got to do something big. You've got to do something that scares the crap out of you. Because that's the only way you can break a cycle. You can bend it, you can twist it with some small steps and small successes, and I absolutely believe in small steps and small successes. But when you are really ready to play big, you have to do something to break that fear, break those bad habits, break that bad thinking. It is absolutely possible to change your life quickly. Quickly, in a moment, in an instant. That's Today, you can leave here and be someone brand new. But that brand new is really the real you. And so with all of the goals that you've set this weekend, with all of the dreams that you've now allowed yourself to dream, if you think you're going to break through and get to smooth sailing without the plane shaking, without the instruments going crazy, without haters trying to hold you back, without resources that you thought you had that you don't have, if you think that you're going to get to smooth sailing without that happening, I just want to warn you, it's not possible. And you're going to have a defining moment. And you're going to have a split second to make a choice. And in that split second, the question becomes, are you going to abort your mission?
In addition to her over 17 years of corporate HR experience, Doreen has spent time with and has interviewed some of today's most recognized leaders in personal and professional development, and through her signature Get Radical conference has inspired thousands to reach their goals. So whether it's an industry conference, college seminar, corporate engagement training program, or thought leadership event, Doreen Rainey can help your organization immediately move the needle towards reaching its goals.
All the time, it's this woman at my job, I have one friend, I have one family member, they're always talking about what they're gonna do, and then they're complaining and whining. Sometimes that's you. And you just have to accept it and decide, am I gonna get in action or am I gonna move forward? But if you wanna move to done, then you have got to be willing to do better, to be better, to work, to plan, to eliminate the excuses, to surround yourself with the right people, and then do the work. If it's an hour a week, it's 10 hours a week, or if it's 20 hours a week, the choice is yours. People come to me and we get into a coaching relationship and there's accountability and structure, and I always remind them, I have no dog in your fight for your life.